Good morning, class. As we begin our class, let us all stand up and let's pray. Okay? In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Okay, class, you may take your seat. So for today, may I know who is absent today? Okay, very good. Everyone is around today. And, okay, kindly pick all the trashes, garbage under your chair or beside your chair or the area where you seated. Okay, class, thank you. So for today, I need you to listen carefully. So may I ask what is our topic or the discussion last meeting? Okay, Mr. Amistad? Oh, very good. Verb tells something what's being done, such as to read, count, laugh, and jump. Or what shall we say, verb is an action word, right? Very good. So, okay class, I want you to focus on what's on the board. I want you to answer and complete the sentence. Okay, I will read it first. So, last year I went to Boracay with my friends. A, gone. B, went. C, have went. D, have gone. Okay? So, may I know who will answer? Okay, Jimboy?
Last year, a blank went to Boracay with my friends. D, have gone, ma'am.
Okay, may I know why D have gone?
Because of the word last year. And that word is past tense.
Very good, amazing. You got it. You may take your seat, Mr. Skirty. So, okay, class, I want you to listen because I will group you into 4. So, each group will receive a handout and you will identify the past perfect tense and the past tense. Okay? Okay, class, whose group will be answering my question? Okay, Mr. Gutang, would you like to answer, please?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You will identify the past perfect tense and past tense of what I've given question to your group.
So, the sentence, the baby had cried before her father came. The past perfect tense is had cried.
Okay. What is the past tense of that sentence?
That is came.
Oh, very good. Amazing. Let us clap our hands to Mr. Gutang. Okay, amazing. You may take your seat now.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, class. May I ask, how can you form the past and the past perfect tense in the varied context? Okay, Mr. Randy, would you please answer my question, please? Can you stand up?
So, we use the had added it to the past participle to the main verb, ma'am.
Okay, very good, Mr. Randy. Can you please sit down? Very good, you're amazing.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, class, I want you to listen. So, had plus past participle to form or construct past tense. The first question you must answer is whether the verb is regular or irregular. Okay? Okay, regular verbs typically follow the set pattern when conjugated in the past tense, while irregular verbs, however, required a bit more understanding. Okay, do you understand, class? Okay, nice.
Again, can anyone tell me what is our discussion in today's meeting? Yes, Alea. Yes, thank you for that, Alea. Very good. So, we will be discussing about the past and the past perfect tense. Very good. So, wherein, upon our discussion, we will be learning what are the differences that the two tenses had and how can we formulate them and use them in some varied contexts. Now, students, have you ever wondered what could be the differences of these two tenses? Do they have really these differences in terms of use and in terms of formulating some varied context? Well, I guess all of you wondered what could it be, or what could be the differences while you were just sitting there in your respective seats? Now, these two tenses are both used to talk about things that happened in the past. However, students, when we use past perfect, we use it to talk about something that happened before another action in the past, which is usually expressed by the past simple. So, students, do you understand now the differences between the two tenses? I guess you do. So, very good. Thank you for that. Michelle, thank you for answering. So, now we will be defining what is the past tense and what is past perfect tense all about. So, do you have any idea what is past tense, class? Oh, you don't. So, past tense, students, it is a verb tense used for a past activity or a past state being. So, in the past tense, students, there are two kinds of verbs. These are the regular and the irregular verbs. So, students, do you have any understanding or ideas what is a regular verb all about? Oh, thank you for that honest answer. So, when we talk about irregular verb, it is one that follows the usual rule for forming its simple past tense. So, meaning regular verbs has a rule that we need to follow, especially in adding something to the words or to the verb that we see in a sentence. Understand, student? In regular verb, it has this rule, which is the usual rule that we see in regular verb is that you need to add ed or d to the base form of the verb to create past form. So that is the rule that you always put in your minds. Okay, students? Now, let us study some of the examples that I will be showing to you for you to really understand on some rules that regular verbs talking to. So, the first one, let's take a look at this example. Andrea played volleyball last weekend. So, students, where do you think is the regular verb in the sentence? Yes, Maria. Very good, Maria. So, in the sentence given, play there is the regular verb in the simple past tense. And earlier, we discussed that we can form the past tense of regular verb by adding d or ed to the base form. Right, students? Yes, that's right. So, students, do you get it? Or shall we have another example, a last example for you to really understand what is regular verb all about? Oh, yeah, sure. Here is the second example. Mom cooked a yummy dish last night. So, in the example given, I will let Sean answer it. Okay, Sean, in the sentence, where can you find the regular verb there? Yes, Sean, excellent, you got it right. So, as what Sean said, cooked there is the regular verb. And again, we add ed to the base form to form the past tense of the verb. Remember that, students? Okay, so class, talking about regular verbs, we also have the last kind of past tense, which is the irregular verb. So irregular verb, it does not follow normal pattern in forming the past tense. It just forms it by past by changing the spelling. Remember, changing the spelling, pronunciation, entire verb, or sometimes the verb does not change at all. Remember that, class? Yes. For you to understand again what is really an irregular verb, let's take a look at these examples. So, first example is Katrina came home late last night. So, where can we actually find the irregular verb in this sentence rather? Students, can you guess? Oh, no, you're wrong. Late there is not the irregular verb. The the irregular verb there, class, is the irregular verbs in the sentence is came, it is an example of an irregular verb that changes its spelling to form its past tense. Yeah, past tense. And now, students, it's your time to answer our second example. So, Michelle, in this second sentence example, can you guess where is the irregular verb here? Okay, so the whole class went to the National Museum last summer. So, where can you find the irregular verb here, Michelle? Yes, Michelle, that's correct. The irregular verb in the sentence is went. Its base form is go. Very good. And its entire verb now is went. So, very good, Michelle. Yes, I almost forgot that. It's actually changed its meaning. Yes, very good. Thanks for that, Justin. Yes. So now, students, because we are already done discussing about the past tense, we will now be moving on to the second tense, which is the past perfect tense. So, do you have any idea what is the past perfect tense all about, students? Oh, yeah. So, past perfect tense, refers to the time earlier than before now. It does not matter which event is mentioned first. The tense makes it clear which one happened. Understand, students? Yes. So, students, there is a way for us to form past perfect tense. Yes, there is. One is you need to use the verb had. Yes. And the second one, you add it to the past participle of the main verb. So, do you get that, students? Do you understand? Do you understand the meaning of the past perfect tense and the ways for you to form the present tense? Yes. So, for you to know or to acknowledge the past perfect tense, I will give you a hint about it. Past perfect tense for an event or action that happened first. Remember that, students, okay? Okay, the second one is event or action is in the past tense. Okay? Very good. Understand, students? Okay, so I already already give you a hint, and I know that you already got it. And of course, I have here some examples for you to take a look at. So here is the first example. So the baby had cried before her father came. So in this sentence, class, if you take a look at it, had cried there is the past perfect tense, and past tense there is came, which I already give you a hint on how you get it. Right? So that is what you're supposed to do in 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 using or formulating past and past perfect tense in some varied contexts.
I guess every one of you here knows what is past tense and past perfect tense, right? So let's have an activity for me to know if you're listening the discussion for today. So I will group you into two. Group 1 will be in this side and group 2 will be in this side. So I will show you a picture, then you will be the one to construct the sentences. First picture is for group 1. And this picture will be in group 2. So you will write your answer in a one whole crosswise, one whole sheet of paper, or crosswise rather. So I will give you 5 minutes for you to answer in this picture. You will start now. All right, 5 minutes is already done. So, group 1, please read your output for today.
When the boy reached the school, the bell had already rung.
Oh, all right, very good. You're doing great today, group 1. What is your name?
I'm Marilo Garcia.
Yes, very good, Marlo Garcia. And how about group 2? What is your answer?
She had cooked already in the kitchen when I got home yesterday.
All right, very good. So, before we will end our activity for today, I have 2 questions for you to know or guided more about our topic for today. So, I have a first question, and Princess will be the one to answer this one. So, differentiate past and past perfect tense in terms of usage in varied contexts. Princess, what is your answer about this question? Please introduce yourself first.
Hello everyone. My name is Princess Maki and I'm from group 2 rather.
Alright. What is your answer?
They're both used to talk about things that happened in the past, but in the past perfect tense, we use it when we talk about something that happened before, another action in the past, which is also expressed by this simple past tense.
All right, so very good, Princess. You're doing great today, Princess. So, I have a last questions before we will end our activity for today. So, Marilo Garcia, please stand up. So, please give some example or one example for the past tense and past perfect tense. So, please introduce yourself first.
Hello everyone, my name is Marlo B. Garcia. I'm in group 1.
All right, what is your answer for the question number 2?
Give some sentences that have a past and past perfect tense. We arrived at 9 p.m. in the evening, but the train had already left.
All right, very good, class. So, you're doing great today, class.